Should we have something under there?
Yeah, the me.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, we're losing stuff.
Have you ever seen a piston like that?
There's a crack here, chunk missing. That's insane. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Right here, we got my dad's 6-liter Power Stroke F350. It was not only like a month ago that we had this thing on the lift exactly like this because we were doing a drive shaft replacement. Yeah, something's not right. Wow. That looks pretty bricked. It's back in the shop again because we got something a bit more serious going on, and it actually has to do with the brakes, which is kind of something you need, especially in a truck of this size. All right, Dad, what's going on with this truck?
Well, we were driving this truck the other day. We're hauling something on the car trailer. That's what we use the truck mainly for. But this time something didn't feel right with the brake pedal.
Yeah.
It's kind of soft. And,
sounds pretty sketchy.
yeah.
Basically from the shop to our house.
Yeah.
That's when you check the brake fluid, noticed it was like really low. You put a whole jug in it.
Yeah, a whole liter.
Yeah, whole liter of brake fluid, and then we got back here at this shop, checked it again.
Yeah.
And it was really low again.
It's really low.
We kind of found something out already.
Yeah, just bringing it into the shop here, we noticed there's
a bit of a trail. Let's see if I can find some brake fluid puddle. That's brake fluid. That's brake fluid. Nice little trail leading all the way up. Look at that tire. Oh man. Yeah. So I think, Dad, we figured out what the issue is.
It's pretty clear which wheel is the problem.
It's a little bit, yeah, pretty obvious that that tire is absolutely soaked in brake fluid, and we today are gonna see if we can fix that, because right now that is losing all our brake fluid. As we speak, it is currently dripping out of the back tire and out of the caliper. As you can see, it just dripped.
Well, let's get it up in the air, get the wheel off, and see if it's a caliper or brake line. We have no idea what it is.
Yeah, let's get this thing up in the air and let's get to it. Well, Dad just phoned Napa, and they do actually happen to have a rear driver's side caliper in stock somehow. So we're gonna go ahead and probably just buy that, get that shipped down here, right? So.
What's that?
Why are you,
I have my earplugs in.
Oh, we're still plugging our ears apparently. So Dad's gonna see if we can get that tire off and get that caliper off.
Here we go.
There she goes. Gotta wrestle it, take it off. Give it a good old 1-2. That's the brake fluid soaked wheel right there. Brake fluid soaked brake caliper that is still leaking. We have a suspicion that one of the pistons, because there's actually 2 pistons, one here and one here, that basically push that way against and squeeze the little brake disc, but one of those must be shot, right, Dad?
It's not very normal, that's for sure.
Yeah, usually you see a brake line. Usually a brake line is wet or something along the brake line brakes, because these are they're just metal and they rust away, but it's looking nice and clean on those, so that's a good sign.
The rotor is totally toast.
Oh, what is going on?
It's paper thin.
It's paper thin on this one side. What is that chunk of metal laying in there? There's an actual chunk of metal or something.
Yeah.
There might not be any brake pads left. There might not be any brake disc left, but something clearly blew. Something's not right, and something's been doing that for a very long time. That almost rhymed. Should we have something under there?
Yeah, the me.
Maybe we should put something under there before
Do you have a small can? Or
yeah.
Surprised there any left in there.
Yeah, that's a lot of fluid in that. So from what I can tell, I think we're gonna be doing both sides. We're basically doing rear brakes. So yeah, let's see if we can get
worrisome.
that. Yeah, very worrisome. Kind of need brakes for, especially for hauling the trailer.
Yeah.
we're losing stuff. What was going on there?
The whole thing fell off.
And exploded into pieces, it looks like. Oh man.
Brake pad.
Whatever's left of the brake pad. Whatever is this? Big chunk of rust. Brake pad. That must be the brake pad, yeah. Brake pad broke into pieces.
Look at that.
So something's going on. Oh man, look at that piston. The whole piston just cracked.
Oh,
It's
they both
cracked in
are.
half. That's the one that...
That one's busted too.
Oh man, what happened to this thing?
I've never seen a brake piston break.
The whole brake piston just disintegrated into pieces. That's insane. And then this brake disc is no more.
Have you ever seen a piston like that?
There's a crack here, chunk missing. That one's got a huge gouge in it. I don't even think Napa's gonna be able to rebuild these things.
Yeah, so much for a core, eh?
Yeah, I don't think we're getting our core on this. I don't think ours is worth anything anymore.
Wow. Let's get this rotor off.
Definitely
and
need a new rotor.
and put some new fresh parts on this thing.
Yeah, and then we're gonna probably do the same on the other side. We're just gonna absolutely whale this brake disc off and hopefully it comes off.
Never been off in its whole life.
I don't think you've ever done the rear brakes.
All right, see what happens.
All right. All right, we got some parts going on here. We just stopped in at Napa. They happen to have everything we needed, so that's great. We're gonna open these up. We got our brand new disc brake. This thing is humongo. I don't really have a knife on me, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. All right, so starting off, we got this massive brand new brake caliper. This is not a caliper. This is actually a brake disc. Oh man, talk about weightlifting. Yeah, everything else we'll just throw on there and hopefully it all goes smoothly. So let's get to it.
There's the leftovers of that pad.
Half a brake pad, basically.
Yeah, look how uneven the tape. Look at the taper wide to now.
Weird. So something was messed up. I have a feeling it wasn't sliding proper. If anyone in the comments below can tell us why there's blue paint on these, we'd like to know that. It's got paint in the middle of them. And it's like actually built up too, it's kind of weird. It must do something. Why is there blue paint on it? Man, so shiny. All right guys, we got this side done as well. Nice and shiny new brakes as you can see over there. And just for fun, we thought we'd look up the actual correct torque spec, because I guess that's what you have to do technically. We got proper torque spec, and it's supposed to be 165 foot-pounds to each lug nut, which is insane. And it's more than our main torque wrench can actually do. So we got a bit of a predicament. So here we have our main torque wrench, just a normal 3/8 style one, but it only goes up to 150 foot-pounds. So just not enough apparently. And we actually happened to recently buy a behemoth of a comically large torque wrench. This thing is massive. It goes up to 600 foot-pounds, and it basically starts off at 150. So it starts off where this thing ends off. So that'll be plenty enough to do all those guys. The only downside is we don't actually have something to adapt to this, because this is actually a 3/4 inch drive on this thing. This one is actually only a 1/2 inch. We have to go find one of those so that we can use this massive behemoth and get all these things properly torqued down.
A few moments later.
All right guys, even though it doesn't look like we went uptown, we actually did, because they didn't actually end up having anything except the brake fluid, which we will need for doing these brakes. But we're right back where we were like 2 seconds ago in the video, but that's all right. We're gonna just probably either make our own adapter or just use this thing and give it an extra little twist, crank her down as hard as it goes. Yeah, let's get this thing done. All right, now it's time to bleed the brakes. And the way we do that is with me inside the truck, I'll be pumping away at the brake pedal, and then I'll hold it. And then my dad will be at the caliper in the back, and he'll basically crack the bleed valve, and then he'll bleed out all the air while my foot goes down to the floor. We'll repeat that process until all the air's out of the lines, and then we'll have good brakes again. How's it look?
It's all good now.
Sweet.
No more air.
We got brand new brake calipers in the back, and they're actually working now. Where's he going? I see some deer butt. Some deer butt. Look at those cuties. Meow. Oh man, something in the back went flying. Nice, they work. All right, Dad, it randomly started hailing like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
There's literally hail all over the ground. But this is a good time to get your opinion on what do you think on how the brakes work?
Well, I'm really happy with the way it stops now, and it's amazing. It stops on a dime, but
yeah,
kind of makes you think, you know, all this time that we've been driving with the car trailer behind it.
Oh yeah.
That the brakes have never really been that good on the back.
Now we're for sure gonna be way safer.
Yeah, I really feel good about it.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. The truck is ready to go back to work, hauling our cars here and there and all over the place. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe and stay notified, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. See a better look at this brake soaked brake. That doesn't make sense. Made sense in my head. Well, there you have it, guys. The truck is now ready to get whoa, redo that. Nice and shiny. So shiny. Shiny. So shiny.